Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Logan from Calling Our Shot, back with some more MLB picks this Wednesday, August 18th. Guys, it's the middle of the week. Let's get after it today. We ain't messing around. Let's make some money. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, please go ahead and mash that subscribe button for us. It is free to do so, and we put a lot of effort into these videos, Austin and I, especially come football season. This channel is going to be the place to be. I can't wait for football season. Counting down the minutes till it, and we are trying to reach 8,000 subs by the start of football season. We can't do it without you guys. If you've been here since the very beginning, you know our growth has been crazy on this channel. And again, so big shout out to you guys. Pat yourselves on the back. And also a big shout out to our COS All-Stars. All these people on our scrolling list are our current COS All-Stars, and there's a new one on there. Welcome to the COS All-Star community, Steven. I know I see you in the comments all the time, Steven. So welcome to the COS All-Star community. If you're interested in joining, either click the join button next to our channel name or the first link in the description. Austin and I appreciate you more than you'll ever know, all you COS All-Stars. So there's a little thank you from us. Let's recap the picks from last night. Yeah, you know what? A few breaks didn't go our way, but we started the day hot with the Tampa Bay no-run first inning. Cashed that one, Nerfy Nation. That's why we fly those flags, because we are Nerfy Nation. There was a few good Nerfies yesterday, so Nerfy Nation had a great day yesterday. Yep, Tampa Bay and Cincinnati moneyline parlay. Yep, no chance, because the Reds just said, nope, Cubs, here you go. Here's your winning streak's over. That one was real tough. The Reds had so many opportunities in that game to cash that moneyline parlay for us. But again, that's why it's baseball, and even it's hard to cash two-leg parlays in baseball. But we have another one today. Spoiler alert. Minnesota game over. Nope. They had a lot of base runners in that game, just didn't convert them to runs. It's tough when that happens. And Detroit first 5 over. They scored 2. We needed 3. So they missed on the 2.5 hook. Again, so we had some tough breaks. Detroit had bases loaded, had their chance to go get us that extra run, but they didn't get it. That's baseball for you. I have to remind you, it's not easy. We put a lot of research and hard work into these plays, so it's really disappointing when the results aren't there, but we get back after it today. Where are we starting? Yes, the team that disappointed me last night, Cubs versus Reds. I'm taking Reds alt spread -2, or maybe on other platforms -2.5. At -130 odds on DraftKings. So this one's kind of interesting. It does have the chance to push, though, if they just win by 2. We needed them to win by 3, and I think they win by 3+ tonight. We got Maui on the mound. Maui, 3.8 ERA versus the Cubs this year, so pretty solid, right? Nothing catastrophic, nothing high. Maui, in his 3 matchups, last 3 games pitched versus the Cubs, 0, 1, and 0 earned runs versus the Cubs. Very solid. Maui shouldn't have a trouble striking out those Cubs batters. And if you look at what happened last night, it's not that the Cubs just absolutely open up a can on the Reds. No, the Reds bats just didn't show up. Votto, India, they had bad games. And believe it or not, this does happen. You know, sometimes if you're betting like NBA or sports like that, the teams that probably shouldn't win, like the Kings or the Magic, beat the really good top of the tier teams. Things happen, random anomalies happen, and you know what? A lot of the season in baseball, I'm too quick to jump off the train, and then the Reds will go win in a big way, bouncing back. So I expect them to bounce back tonight. Reds, again, batting .262 at home. Last night was an anomaly, only being able to put up 1 run. Yeah, that's definitely an anomaly. Here's another fun stat for you. Cincinnati, 30-25 after a loss. That's 7th best in the majors. So they're a pretty decent bounce back team. They're cashing over 50% of the time. We love to see that. Cincinnati, also, you know what? Like I said, guys, they're a better offense, top 5 offense. They're what they're capable of doing is a lot better than what they did last night. And who are they facing today? Well, Samson. Samson hasn't started back since 2019, so I had to go back and pull his last starts, and I looked at it and I was like, ooh, okay. So 4, 5, and 6 earned runs in his last 3 starts back in 2019. So you're really reaching there for data, but like I said, guys, Samson probably going to give up a lot of earned runs. I don't find a ton of value on Reds -1.5. Some books have it up to -170. Super juice. They expect the Reds. It was an anomaly last night. They expect the Reds to come back today and bounce back. That's why I'm laying the alt run line in that one. Moving on to our next pick, Giants versus White Sox. well, not Giants versus White Sox, Giants and White Sox money line parlay, plus 157. Guys, it's backed by popular demand. A lot of people always loved when I did parlays, and I like them too, but it's painful when you can't hit the two leg, right? We'll give it another shot tonight. These are two teams that I do expect should win. San Francisco, it's two really, the theme of this parlay is two really good home teams, right? San Francisco, best home win percentage in the majors, and it's not particularly close. DeSclafani's pitching for him today, 2-4 and 4 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. DeSclafani's a pretty solid pitcher. I don't expect him to have any problems with the Mets today. They're facing Migo, 4.8 road ERA, and in his last 3 starts, 3, 4, and 4 earned runs. So he's definitely given up those earned runs. I expect the Giants to be able to get to him today. Look, there's going to be lots of opportunities for the Giants to score, and the Mets offense, they just can't keep it up. Like, it doesn't matter how good their starting pitching is. Their offense just cannot keep up with the Giants' bats. That's why I am locking in the Giants for our first leg of the parlay. Now let's look at the other leg of the parlay. White Sox, again, really good home team, right? That's the theme. 40 and 22 at home. That's 4th best in the MLB. So you got 2 top 5 good home teams in our parlay today, and you got Lance Lynn on the mound. I love picking the White Sox when Lance Lynn's on the mound, coming in there with that 2.1 home ERA. That's one of the best in the majors. He's definitely pitches really solid at home. White Sox 21 and 12 versus left-handed pitchers today, and they're facing Irvin, right? Irvin is a lefty. 3, 2, and 1 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Nothing catastrophic in there in terms of the earned runs, but I definitely think they're going to be able to hit Irvin today. Lance Lynn should keep the A's bats at bay. And the A's are one of those teams that their bats just don't inspire me a lot. Like they'll have some games here and there when they put up some runs, but you know what? We've seen what can happen. Last night, big blowout, right? So I expect the White Sox to be able to get that job done, and a plus 157 for this money line parlay. I do kind of like it better than yesterday's because I knew we were sitting on a bubble with 2 teams that are just lost a ton. So you might want to put Rays in some parlays today. I know probably we'll get a lot of comments about that. Yeah, the Rays are a lot better than the Orioles, but every time that winning streak or that losing streak keeps getting bigger for the Orioles, their chances of breaking the losing streak are getting higher. So I'm just saying, I'm sitting on a bubble there, and I like these 2 teams better. So moving on to our third pick, Blue Jays versus Nationals. I'm taking Blue Jays run line -1.5, -108 odds on this one. Guys, the Blue Jays just lost 12-6 yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw, but that was a surprising score for me to see the Blue Jays get manhandled like that. Doesn't happen too often, right? They're a pretty solid team. Toronto 30 and 24 against the spread after a loss. That's 8th best in the majors. So again, here's these random after a loss stats and showing that they're not probably going to lose back-to-back games. At least the data says it's less likely. So we like that. And they got Barrios pitching for them today. 6-1 and 0 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. The 6 is an abnormality. Go back and look at his full season stats if you don't believe me. He's a better pitcher than 6 earned runs. So I definitely think Barrios is poised to have a good bounce-back day today. Gray is on the mound for Washington, 4.7 home ERA. So, I mean, he's definitely up there, right? 3, 1, and 1 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. I expect Toronto's bats to be able to get to Gray today. At least they better, right? I mean, yesterday they scored the runs. It's just they gave up a ton of runs. I expect Barrios to be able to keep Washington's bats at bay. Washington, 19th in runs, 5th in hits, 4th in Ks. Pretty good in hits and Ks, but they just don't always convert them into runs. That's the big, struggle for the Nationals a lot of the year. Toronto, by comparison, 4th in runs, 2nd in hits, and 2nd in Ks. So you got pretty much a top 5 offense versus the Nats who do sometimes struggle to put up runs, especially against better pitching. So I gave you a lot of evidence there, and let's just say it comes down to the bullpens. Washington 25th in bullpen ERA. There's definitely some runs to come there. Toronto, by comparison, 14th in bullpen ERA. So guys, I do like the Blue Jays to bounce back in a big way today. -1.5. I'll take the odds on that one and lock it in. And staying in the same game, yes, Blue Jays versus Nationals. I'm taking the no-run first inning plus 100 odds. Yeah, I mean, I love plus value Nerfies, right? Who doesn't? Nerfy Nation, you like that? Let's make it two in a row. And I love waking up in the morning and seeing that Derek agreed with me on my on the Nerfy pick. This is what happened yesterday, and we cashed it. So let's get it again today. Our Nerfy Nation ambassador Derek, go find him in the Discord. His tag is literally Nerfy Derek. So you know what? We really do go crazy here at Nerfy Nation. I love it. I love the community. Both of these teams are top 10 in first inning runs, so you might be calling us crazy for picking this one. But guys, I can't stress this enough. The first inning run stat, it matters a little bit, right? You know, it's a good starting place to pick these, but sometimes you just gotta wake up and you gotta look at these pitchers and say, they're pretty actually solid. I mean, Barrios, yeah, I already told you what his stats were. And Gray, I mean, Gray's not giving up a ton of earned runs either. And the Blue Jays bats, they sometimes take several innings to get going. If you've ever picked Blue Jays first five, you know this to be true. Take it from me, right? The Blue Jays are one of those teams that score, you know, late. You know, they make you sweat bet, right? So, and this game, we saw the final score of the game yesterday, 12-6. Well, guess what? The Nerfy hit in that game. So, with in my opinion, not as good pitching. The over-under to this game set to 9. That's why we get plus value on it. And again, when you're picking no run first innings, give me good value all day long over something that's like minus 140 or anything of that nature. And Nerfy Nation, we are going to fly that flag today. I feel it. Let's make it 2 in a row. So let's recap the picks though one last time. Reds alt run line, Giants and White Sox money line parlay, Blue Jays run line, and the no run first inning in Blue Jays versus Nationals. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the absolute best community. Thank you for all your support. And you know what, baseball's been a grind this year, but you guys have stuck by me this whole year, so I really do appreciate you. As always, let me know your favorite place of the day down below in the comments. I love to hear what you guys are playing, and hopefully we can cash those bets. I'll be back tomorrow. Let's get it today.